nama. Hairul Irham. Irham, what is the maturity date of the note? Irham ada ke tidak? Razik? Pun tak ada lagi. Syaiful Izzat? Pun tak masuk kelas. Oh ni dah raya ke? Alif Daniel? Ada.
5 October.
5th October 2014. Orang lain dapat berapa hari bulan?
Sama.
Adib, what did you get? Adib. 5 October, yes. It should be 5th October 2014. Betul? What about the maturity value of the note? Nizam? Nizam Izzuddin?
Saya dapat 10,500.
Sorry, what is it?
10,500.
Yeah, but what is it that you need to find here? What is the symbol? Maturity value, what is the symbol? Apa? Is it PRO? Is it S? Nizam? S. Sebab saya takut you tak tahu pun maturity value tu, the symbol that we use for it is S, big S, sum. PRO or PR stands for proceed. So that is 10,500 ringgit. Betul tak? Semua orang dapat? Ada tak yang tak dapat? Adriana? Dapat tak? Adriana?
Saya dapat.
Dapat, good. Okay. So kalau dapat kita tak payah cerita lanjut lah. You boleh buat. Term of the discount or discount term. Ayuni? Ayuni tu you lah kan? Hazimuddin. Hazimuddin Khair. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you get? Discount term.
Tak dapat.
Tak dapat. What about Faris? Faris Mat Nazari. Faris Mat Nazari? Tak masuk lagi. Dia kena masuk kelas on time ya. Firdaus. Firdaus Fazil. Pun tak ada. Okey, yang tak masuk kelas ni saya take note dulu. Siapa tadi? Faris. Firdaus Fazil. Syaiful Izzat tadi kan? Razik. Siapa lagi? Khairul Irham. Ramai ni. Siapa lagi saya panggil tapi tak menyaut? Okay, someone else. Hazazi. Ada tak? Hazazi? Discount term? Pun tak ada. Wait. Hazrail? Hazrail Hafiz? Ada orang chat ke? Siapa tu?
Hazrail.
Hazrail, okay. What do you get for the discount term?
Saya tak buat yang ni doktor.
A, B tu buat tak? A and B tu buat tak?
Soalan 10 saya
Tak
tak
buat
buat.
juga. 10 you tak buat, lagi 2 soalan tu you buat tak? Yang ni, Alia. You buat tak? Tak buat juga. Yeah, Hazrail. Hazrail, I'm talking to you. Buat ke tak?
Belum.
Similarly for this one, you tak buat juga. Kena buat. Saya bagi tak banyak, 3 je. You ada dari hari Khamis sampai hari Selasa nak buat. Kalau you tak buat, you rugi tau sebab you tak tahu you faham atau tidak. Rasa macam faham, tapi bila tiba pada soalan, sebabkan you tak buat latihan, you tak boleh jawab. Apa yang you dah faham akan hilang. Because you do not enforce your understanding with latihan. Mathematics is a skill subject. It's a skill subject. Bukannya you kena memorize apa-apa. Kena get the right concepts and you need to practice and practice and practice a lot. That is the only way for you to score this subject. You tak buat, saya tak boleh nak buat apalah kecuali berletik. Sebab saya expect bila saya bagi soalan, saya bagi latihan, you kena buat. Kalau banyak saya bagi, you buat separuh, saya okey. Tak kisah, saya faham mungkin you ada assignment lain nak buat ke atau homework lain nak buat ke, so you cuma sempat buat separuh. Tak apa, at least you ada buat kan. Tapi bila you tak buat langsung, then I have an issue with that. You kena buat. Is that clear, class?
I'm sorry, doktor.
Next time buat ya, bila saya suruh. Orang lain? Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so kita cari orang lain pula. Rizwan Rusli. Ada, what is the discount term? Tak buat juga ke? Rizwan? Tak buat. Faham ke tidak masa saya ajar hari tu? Rizwan, I'm talking to you.
Doktor, nak tanya je doktor.
Ya.
The term of oh tak apa. Silap.
So you buat ke tidak? Ada jawapan tak? Tak buat lah tu ya?
Doktor. The term of discount tu sebenarnya hari kan? Berapa hari?
Ya. Ya.
Oh, okay.
Bilangan hari. Belum buat lah. Kenapa tak jawab soalan saya? Simple soalan. Buat ke tak? Rizwan. Saya tak nak lepaskan you lagi, you tak jawab. Rizwan Rusli. Do you hear me? Terus hilang. Please class. Kalau saya bercakap dengan you, have the courtesy to speak back. Tu ada. Jangan senyap je. I cannot see you. You are behind your camera. Saya tak nampak. You siapa pun. I just want to hear your voice. Please respond kalau saya tanya soalan ya. Okay, moving on to Harith Daniel. Harith Daniel, ada ke tak?
Ada doktor.
Tak ada. Lambat-lambat tak datang kelas.
Ada.
What about Amir Hamzah.
Adik dia ni ada tu doktor.
Amir?
Ada.
Pun tak ada hari.
Doktor dengar suara saya tak?
Are you here?
Hello.
Pun tak ada.
Hello?
Saya bagi
Hello?
excuse seminggu sahaja. Hazimuddin Khair tadi saya dah jawab ke? Atau tak ada?
Apa?
Tak ada. Ha? Ada?
Ada.
ke?
Ada.
Ada ke Hazimuddin Khair?
Ya, saya.
Ada. You dah jawab tadi kan?
Ada. Dah jawab.
Tak dengar. Ha?
Ah,
Ada.
ada.
Okey, ada. Aiman Hakim.
Ada madam. 72
Discount
hari.
term. Aiman Hakim.
72 hari.
Ni saya dah pergi one by one ni.
Madam?
Muhammad Aiman Hakim.
Madam, hello?
Ada ke tak?
Ada. Hello? Ada.
Ada. Okay, what is the term of discount or discount term?
72.
Is somebody
72.
trying to say something?
72. Hello? 72.
Allah, internet saya lah problem. Can you see me, class?
Yes.
Yes, Doktor.
Yes, betul.
Tadi saya punya internet hilang. Wi-Fi UiTM hilang. So saya guna hotspot sekarang ni. Alright, I was calling for Hazimuddin Khair. Ada ke tadi?
Ya, ada.
Ya,
Ada sini.
Dia ada bagi jawapan ke tadi?
Belum lagi.
Belum lagi. Okay, Hazimuddin, what is the term of the discount?
72 days.
72 days. Okay, betul. 72 days. What about Faris Irfan? What do you get?
Hello.
Ya, dengar.
Sekejap, madam.
Buat ke tak?
Soalan saya tak dapat jawapan.
Ada cubalah.
Ada.
So, part A and B buat ke tak? Ada dapat jawapan ke tak?
Yang lagi 2 soalan tu
No, maturity date dengan maturity value of this question. A and B. Dapat jawapan tak?
AMB
Yang
dapat jawapan.
Oh, tapi discountant tak dapat.
Tak dapat.
Okay. Kalau discount term tak dapat, you tak boleh buat D dengan E jugalah.
Ya,
Betul
madam.
tak?
Betul.
Okay, tak apa. So, you tak dapat. Aiman Hakim?
Ya, madam.
Muhammad Aiman Hakim? Okay, Muhammad Aiman Hakim. Bank discount. What do you get for
Saya
bank
tak-
discount?
Saya tak buat, madam.
You tak buat because? Sebab?
Itu kurang faham.
Tak tahu ke?
Tak tahu, madam. Tak
Apa?
tahu. Bank discount saya tak tahu.
Macam mana?
Bank discount saya tak faham kan.
Tak faham masa discuss, you kena tanya. So, you tak boleh buat tu jugalah.
Saya tak.
Okay, bank discount.
Yep.
What about siapa lagi sebelum panggil Faiz. Muhammad Faiz bin Azmi.
Satu, ya doktor. Dah kejap.
What is the bank discount amount?
Jadi sabar, jangan cakap kejap doktor. Saya sempat susun je sebab kira saya dapat jawapan yang jauh sangat. Saya tak betul, saya tak boleh.
Mana
Saya
tahu
dapat
betul.
N D 11% tu, lepas tu equal D over ST kan. Lepas tu D saya tak dapat lagi. ST je saya dapat.
Okay, pass. Moving on to Syaiful Izzat tadi tak datang kan? Zulaika. Zulaika ada? Zulaika tak ada. Subhanallah. Ramainya tak datang kelas. Wafin. Wafin ada tak? Nizam Izzuddin tadi ada. Ayu? Ayu Nadia?
Ya,
Oh,
saya.
yeah. Okay. What do you get from bank?
Saya tak buat doktor.
Tak boleh langsung.
Saya buat tapi tak dapat.
How do you know? You buat tapi tak
Tengok
dapat.
jawapan yang macam ni. Doktor ajar tak sama macam saya buat.
Apa saya ada kan? Saya tutup jawapan itu kan? Sebab mana dia tahu salah ke betul tu?
Ya,
Jawapan you dapat berapa?
saya dapat perpuluhan.
So, kenapa itu salah kalau perpuluhan?
Sebab saya tengok macam salah je. Jawapan macam tak betul.
How do you know salah? Kita tak tahu. Saya just minta jawapan you just give me your answer. Bukannya you kata salah, mana itu you salah. You tak tahu lagi you salah. Kalau salah, saya akan cakap salah. Okay? Alright, so you tak dapat.
Ya.
Mumtaz, what do you get?
231 ringgit.
Ada tak orang lain yang dapat 231 ringgit?
Dapat doktor.
Dapat.
Baik.
Dapat. Dapat betul.
Okay. Harith, you baru masuk ke? Tadi saya panggil nama you tak ada. Harith, you baru masuk ke?
Tak, tadi doktor panggil nama saya, doktor tak dengar masa line doktor putus tadi.
Okay, so you ada di tadi lah. Saya tengah cari siapa tak masuk kelas hari ni dan siapa masuk lewat. Okay, so saya kena tunjuk ramai tak dapat. What about proceeds then? Alif Daniel,
You madam?
proceeds you dapat apa? Proceeds.
Proceed saya dapat 10,269.
Ya, betul. Orang lain ada tak yang dapat macam tu?
Dapat.
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 Yang lain tak dapat.
Saya dapat lain, madam.
You dapat apa, Amir? Amir, tadi you tak ada.
Saya cakap tadi. Medium tak dengar kot. Masa lain medium terputus.
Ya, ada. Okay, apa you dapat, Amir? Proceeds.
9780.
Jauh lari. Yes. Zulaika, you baru masuk kelas?
Sorry doktor lambat.
You setengah jam lewat tau. Next time jangan lewat lagi. Okay, let's look at that one, that problem. Rupanya ramai tak dapat ya. Actually, you all faham tak masa saya ajar? Faham tak? Kelas? Faham tak?
Boleh lah.
Boleh lah. Okay, yang saya bagi tu kan, mana dia? Yang saya conteng-conteng tu mana Teruk sangat. Discount term. Yes. This is the
Doktor
one.
tak share screen lagi.
Oh ya ke? Tadi saya dah share. Lepas tu saya nak tengok muka you all. Siapa masuk kelas, siapa tak masuk kelas. Sekejap Okay, I'm referring to this slide yang saya dah conteng-conteng hari tu. In general, dia tak tahu discount term duduk kat mana kan? Okay, yang ini is the principle. Ni cerita between Ziman and the bank. Tapi sebenarnya Ziman got the note from a debtor dekat sini. So sini ada principle tapi kita tak nak cerita about all that. Cuma nak cerita what happens when Ziman sold the note. Discounted the note maknanya sold the note to a third party. So bila dia jual note tu, the date is called the discount date. So ini adalah discount date. The date the note is sold is called the discount date. So the discount date is 30th October 2005. And on the discount date itself, Ziman will get the proceeds. Proceeds is the money given to Ziman after the bank discount amount deducted from the maturity value. From S. Okay, so ini duit yang dia dapat setelah ditolak bank discount from S. Okay, and the discount term would be from the discount date up until the maturity date. That's the maturity date. Impo discount term, term of discount tu macam pelik bunyinya, it's just discount term. It will be from the discount date until the maturity date. And sebab ada bank discount amount kat sini kan, bank discount is just a form of interest. Cuma interest tu diambil dari awal, interest in advance. And the rate is small d, like that. So it covers that period from the discount date until the maturity date. Faham kelas? Faham tak? So dia tak boleh cari discount term because dia tak tahu nak tengok kat mana, dari mana ke mana. Betul tak? Betul tak? Is that the problem? Itu ke problemnya? Okay, in that case, cuba tunjukkan on the timeline. On 5th April 2014, MAT accepted a 10,000 ringgit promissory notes from here. Okay, between MAT and here, siapa pinjam daripada siapa? Who's the debtor, who's the creditor? MAT pinjam daripada here?
Share pinjam daripada MAT.
Here yang pinjam daripada MAT. Sebab MAT got the note from here. Maknanya here yang tulis and sign the note. So here is the debtor. Orang yang berhutang. And the note is given to MAT to be kept. Because MAT is the person who lends the money to here. So MAT is the creditor. Okay, ni creditor. Oh, creditor MAT. And here is the debtor. Clear class? Okay. So, maknanya kita tak nak tengok cerita dari date of note. Cerita ni bukan date of note. Cerita ni between 5th April 2014 ni is tarikh apa tu? Apa tu? Is it date? Dia bukan date of note. Hang on. It is date of note sebab dia accept the note on this date. Okay, that is the date of note. Date of note. Okay, so 5414. That is the date of note. Date of note. Sebab that is the date where MAT receive the note from here. Date of note, yeah? MAT accepted a 10,000 ringgit promissory notes from here. So apa 10,000 ringgit ni? Apa 10,000 ringgit ni?
P.
Principal. Principal P. Duit yang Hir pinjam. So P equals to 10,000. The term of the note was 6 months. So maknanya Mat is supposed to keep the note for 6 months. Ni term of note ya. Term of note. From one end to another. From here until there. 6 months, so what should be the date? What should be the date?
5 Oktober.
5th October. You tambah bulan aja. Jangan convert into days. So 5th October of the same year. And what is that date? Kita panggil dia apa? Kalau ujung sana date of note?
Maturity date.
Maturity date. Maturity date. Yes. That's the maturity date. With 10% simple interest rate. So kalau simple interest rate, it covers from date of note until maturity date. So R equals to 10% for the term of the note lah. However, on 25th July 2014, Mat discounted the note. Itu dia. Separuh jalan, 25th July 2014, Mat discounted the note to a bank at a rate of 11%. Okay. So ini adalah discount date. Date di mana note tu dijual pada bank. At a discounted, at a rate, at a certain rate which we call a bank discount rate. So the bank discount rate D, which is 11%, is from here until there, which covers the discount term. Okay, discount term. Discount term is the term from the discount date until the maturity date. So far faham tak kelas? Faham tak? Okay. So maturity date. Tak faham?
Faham.
Maturity date of the note kita dah dapat, 5th October. Maturity value of the note. Where should that be? The maturity value of the note. We have 3 dates there. Date of note, discount date, maturity date. So where should your maturity value be?
Maturity date.
Maturity date, yes. And the symbol for maturity value is?
S.
So you nak tahu S berapa. So how do we find S?
S
How do
equal
we
to
find S?
P in bracket 1 plus RT.
You gonna simple interest formula tu kan?
Yeah.
Nak cari accumulated amount using simple interest. Ya, betul. So, your rate is 10%. To get S, we are given P. You're gonna rate as 10% and the term is 6 months. 6 months, yeah, from the date of note until the maturity date. Tapi you go 6/12 lah. Faham? Faham tak? So what is the maturity value? What is the maturity value?
10,500.
10,500 ringgit. Yeah. 10,500 ringgit. Khair pinjam 10,000 ringgit. After 6 months, ada extra 500 ringgit that he needs to pay to Mat sepatutnya. So Mat sepatutnya could collect 500 ringgit extra from here on 5th October 2014. Interest tu kan, RM500 interest kan? Okay. Tapi on 25th July, dia dah jual note tu pada bank. Sebab dia tak nak tunggu sampai Oktober, 3 months before dia dah jual dah. So you want to find the discount term. Discount term from where to where again? From the discount date until the maturity date. So you guna exact time atau approximate time? Atau ordinary time?
Exact.
Exact.
Kena guna exact time. By now, I hope you know how to count the number of days. Tahu kan? Tahu kan?
Ya.
Yes. So how long is the discount term? How many days?
72.
72 days.
72 days. Between here and there. Okay. Bank discount amount covers from which period? From where to where? Which dates?
Discount date to maturity date.
Correct. Yes. And what is the formula to calculate the bank discount amount? Capital D.
Capital D equal to SDT.
T. T you guna yang mana? Yang 72 days ke yang 6 months tadi?
72 days.
Definitely the 72 days. Sebab yang melibatkan bank discount, interest that we know as the bank discount tu is between the discount date and the maturity date. So you want to use the 72 days as your part of your T. Cuma dia akan jadi 72 over
360.
360. Always divide by 360. Kita guna ordinary simple interest. So your S is 105 hilang. 10,500. Your date, your discount rate is 11%, so 0.11. And the term is 72 days over 360. So what do you get? For the bank discount? 231 ringgit. Faham now? Faham tak?
Faham.
Proceeds. Di mana duduknya proceeds?
Discount date.
Yes. On the discount date itself. So proceeds kat sini. On the discount date. Is the money that MAT will receive from the bank after the bank deducts 231 ringgit bank discount from 10,500 ringgit maturity value tadi tu. Faham? Faham tak?
Faham.
So how much is the proceeds?
1,269.
And 1,000?
10,000.
10,269. Ya. Elok-elok dia patut dapat 10,500 ringgit dengan syarat ditunggu until Oktober. Tapi now sebab dia tak sabar, mungkin ada sebab lah kan, ada alasan tersendiri lah kan. So dia cuma dapat 10,269 ringgit sebab duit ni didapat 3 bulan lebih awal. Pun bukan daripada MAT but from the bank. Okay, so on the discount date, siapa nama? MAT will give the note to the bank to keep. So bank akan simpan until Oktober dan kemudian dia collect duit tu daripada siapa nama? Here in October. Faham? Faham tak?
Faham.
So berapa amount dia collect from Here bank?
10,500.
Ya, the actual S tu. Daripada mat dia dah dapat RM231. Kan? Betul tak? Faham?
Siapa yang dapat 10,269 ni? Bank ke?
Proceeds, tak mat. Mat dapat daripada bank.
Oh,
Ha,
okey.
faham? Sebab RM10,269 kalau you campurkan dengan RM231 bank discount, dia akan jadi balik RM10,500. Betul tak? Because ni P tu plus bank discount, P plus bank discount equals to S. Alright? Tapi kita biasa tengok sebagai P, proceeds lah, ni proceeds bukan principal. Proceeds equals to S minus D. Kita biasa tengok macam ni, but actually it's proceeds plus bank discount equals to S. Any question about this one? Any question? Tak ada?
Tak ada.
Apa buat? Alia.
Kalau yang tadi high tu, dia nak bayar sebelum discount date, dia kena bayar 10,500 lah kan?
Siapa? Macam mana? Here. Ha?
Dia nak bayar hutang dia balik dengan mat sebelum discount date. Boleh ke?
Tak boleh. Sebab perjanjiannya sampai Oktober. It's a written contract, promissory note ni.
Oh, dia kena bayar pada 5 hari bulan 10 jugalah.
Tapi dia bayar pada bank. Sebab sekarang note tu dah bertukar tangan. Bank dah pegang. Bukan lagi mat.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question? Tak ada. What about this one? Boleh buat yang ni.
C tak dapat jawapan.
C tak dapat. Saya tak
C
dapat
tak dapat.
How long Alia hold the note? Interesting. Alright, what do you get for 11A? What's the answer? Maturity value ni, jawapan dia apa?
2,562.50 cents.
Berapa sen?
50.
Ya. 2562.50. Yep. What about amount of discount? What's the symbol?
Capital D.
Yep. How much?
63.5.
Betul tak orang lain?
Sama.
Yang ni yang you tak boleh. Ada orang yang dapat?
Bukan
Dapat
180
dalam
ke?
pecahan.
Pecahan? Macam mana hari boleh jadi pecahan?
Bukan 180 je ke doktor? Sebab satu hari dia bagi satu je.
Okey. Waktulah timeline. Amat berguna. Timeline. Alia held a promissory note with a term of 180 days. So maknanya 180 days is the term of note, which is from one end to another. Betul? Setuju?
Setuju.
So Alia ni siapa? Debtor or creditor?
Debtor.
Orang yang pinjam duit? Orang pinjam duit tulis note bagi pada peminjam creditor untuk simpan. So Alia is a creditor. Sebab tu dia simpan promissory note tu. Faham tak?
Faham.
Jangan confuse. With a term of what?
Maaf nak mencelah, yang B tu saya dapat 83 28 sen. Yang B.
Salah lah tu. It should be 63. Okay, jom kita tengok. So, the term of note is 180 days, valued at 2,500 ringgit. What is that? Apa tu? Valued at 2,500 ringgit. What is this 2,500 ringgit?
P.
Principal.
Principal.
Yes. P, bukan proceeds. Principal is 2,500. At a simple interest rate of 5%. So your interest rate, simple interest rate, should coincide with the term of note. So R equals to 5%. So far faham tak?
Faham.
Faham.
He discounted the note at a bank. So bila dia jual note tu pada a third party, it should be done sometime before the maturity date. Ni date of note. Date of note. Saya nak tulis N, saya tulis F pula. Date of note. Date of note. Ini maturity date. Ini discount date. Okay, class? Right. She discounted the note at a bank. Maknanya, she sold the note to a bank before the maturity date at a discount rate of 6.5%. And you should know by now, that is your small d. 6.5%, and it covers for the period between the date, discount date and the maturity date, meaning the discount term. Faham? Faham tak? Ini tadi term of note, 180 days. Term of note. Tapi tempoh dari sini adalah discount term. Or term of discount. Tempoh dari sini ke sini. Yang cover dengan, yang it should coincide with D, small d, the discount rate. Kalau term of note, should coincide with R, the simple interest rate. Okay. The proceeds received by Alia was 2,499. Kat mana tu? Nak tulis, kita nak letak mana 2,499?
Proceed.
Discount date.
Tengah-tengah ni lah, discount date lah kan? So proceeds equals to 2,499. Almost 2,500 ringgit. Determine the maturity value of the note. Kat maturity date lah kan? Betul tak? Betul tak? Kelas?
Betul.
Sebab maturity value is capital S, and capital S tu, maturity value always lies, always comes together with the maturity date. Maturity value on maturity date. Okay, so formula apa? You nak cari maturity value? Apa formula you guna? Formula?
S equal
S equal P
kurungan 1 tambah RT.
Yes. That's how you find your maturity value. Use the simple amount formula. The amount of the discount untuk tempoh dari mana ke mana again? Which dates? Huh? Amount of discount ni, capital D ni. Duduknya dari mana ke mana? Untuk tempoh dari bila ke bila?
Proceed ke S.
Discount date ke maturity date. Yes. So that's how you get your capital D. And the formula is? Cepat sikit, formula SDT. You have your S. Baru je cari tadi, part A. D, you guna 6.5%. T. How do you find the T? What is the T? Class?
Term discount.
Discount term. Ya, discount term. Ada tak diberi discount term?
Tak ada.
So macam mana kita nak cari discount term kalau tak diberi?
Guna proceed.
Guna proceeds. Yeah. You cannot use formula SDT because you do not know what T is. T is missing. You're not given any date at all. So macam mana nak kira number of days, kan? So this formula doesn't work in this case. Jadi, how do we find D, capital D? How do you find capital D then? By using the fact that you are given the proceeds and you have found your S. So, proceeds equals to S minus D. Ataupun proceeds plus D equals to S. Betul? Betul tak? S equals to proceeds plus D. Proceeds plus D. Cannot use as D equals SDT. So Adriana, you silap kat mana? Adriana? Are you still there?
Maaf. Saya salah guna formula. Saya terbuat, saya guna formula SDT. Saya ingat T tu boleh ambil yang 180 dengan 300. Salah kat situ.
Salah. 180 days is the term of note. So you cannot use that to find the discount amount, bank discount amount. Sebab itu should coincide here antara discount date dengan maturity date. Okay, how long Alia hold the note? Mana tempohnya? Mana tempohnya?
Daripada yang date of the note tu sampai discount date.
Exactly. Dia pegang note dekat sini. Mana dah pen. Ni, ini yang you nak cari. Ini yang you nak cari. Tempoh di mana Alia pegang note tu. But how do you find that? In total ada 180 days. So you kena kira dulu date kat belakang ni. Bukan date, discount term kat belakang ni. So macam mana kita nak cari discount term? Dah ada discount term, dah tahu the number of days between the discount date and the maturity date. Nanti you tolakkan aja lah, dapatlah tempoh yang you nak. So how do we find the discount term? Which formula do you use now?
Capital D equal SDT.
Yeah. Yes. Barulah you can use this formula. Yang tadi tu nak tak nak, you need to use that formula because we don't have any date. But now, if you use this formula, you dapat T apa?
Dapat
Masuk
pecahan.
63. Sekejap saya padam Erase. Saya nak tengok kenapa dapat pecahan. So, ini RM63 50 sen. Your S is 2562.5 times D. What is your D? 6.5%, 0.065 times T. So your T would be, kita tak tahu, you can leave it as T or you can put X over
0.
360.
Ya, baru boleh dapat the number of days, the discount term. So cuba kira sikit apa discount term? Discount term, how many days? Sekejap. 137 hari dan ada berapa? 0.4? Wow. Baik. We're here. Alright, now bank discount tadi you dapat as the difference between S and P. So your S tadi you dapat, berapa S kita dapat tadi? 2562.50. Saya nak kira balik 2500. Nak check balik 2500. 1 plus your R is 5%, 0.05 times T is 180 divided by 360. 2562.50. Cantik, tak ada point banyak-banyak belakang tu. 2562.50. So that is S. Allah. Itu S. You nak cari D. So that would be S plus proceeds plus 2499. Oops, 2499 bukan 00. Proceeds. Apa saya buat ni? S minus. Silap minus 2499 2562.5. So S minus proceeds, saya pergi tambah pula 2499 ke? 63 ringgit 50 cents pun cantik. A nice figure that. So to find T, that would be 6350 times 360, pindahkan 360 tu, and then you bawa ke bawah, so divide by apa? 2562.50, 2562.5, 2562.5 times 6.5%, 0.065. 0.065. Jangan saya salah tekan. $137 days, 0.2457. Macam mana tu? You dapat discount term as 137. Sama tak dengan saya kelas? You dapat juga ke?
Sama.
137.245. 0.25 lah. 0.25 days. So somehow kita kena bundarkan dia. So kalau 137.25, 137 quarter, kita ambil 137 days lah. 137 days. Okay? And that is the discount term. You kena bundarkan, takkan nak ambil the whole thing kan? Pick
Betul.
the closest integer, which is 137. Therefore, berapa hari kat sini? It will be 180 minus 137. Betul tak?
Betul.
Betul tak? Bilangan hari yang you nak. So how many days is that?
43 days.
43 days. Jawapan yang diberi pun 43 days. Clear?
Ya.
Ya. Saya ingat jawapan dia salah sebab dapat perpuluhan.
Well, memang nak tak, sebab dah dia punya calculation macam tu, memang you end up with decimal number. Tapi kita nak integer because we are looking for the number of days. Dia tak boleh ada pecahan, tak boleh ada perpuluhan. So you pick the closest integer. Faham? Okay.
Faham.
How about this one? Jawapan dah ada, boleh buat?
Boleh?
Semua? A, B, C, D.
Ya, silakan.
Boleh Okay, so kalau boleh saya tak nak discuss lah. Kecuali ada orang tak dapat. Ada tak yang tak dapat? Tak ada? Kalau tak ada, that's it. So, let's continue. Lamanya kita dekat situ. Sebab tadi saya tangkap ramai tak masuk kelas kan? Simple interest rate equivalent to bank discount rate. You know from now, by now that the simple interest rate is not equivalent to the bank discount rate. Betul? But simple interest rate, as I showed you here, the simple interest rate R covers for the term of note from the date of note until the maturity date. Whereas your discount rate covers the discount term, which is in discount date until the maturity date. So ada beza. However, you can find a simple interest rate that is equivalent in value to the bank discount rate. So how is it possible? If the two rates give the same present value for an amount due in the future. Present value is nilai sekarang. I just give you the formula. D equals to R over 1 plus RT. You know which is which. Okay. Or R equals to D over 1 minus D. Question is, what's the difference between this T and this T? T ni. You guna apa? Term of note, yes. Term of note. Sebab dia term of note coincides with R tadi kan, saya dah kata that is a term of note. What about T bawah ni?
Term of discount.
Discount term. Discount term. Tapi you still kena divide by 360 days lah. That you know. Faham? So R over 1 plus RT or D over 1 minus D. Depending on whether you want to find D or R. Okay. Sekejap saya tutup aircon. Sejuk lah pula. Okay. Find a simple interest rate that is equivalent to a bank discount rate of 8%. What is given to you here? Bank discount rate of 8%. So D equals to 8%. You nak cari simple interest rate or apa. On a loan that was discounted 4 months before the maturity date. So 4 months ni apa ni?
Term of loan.
No, bukan term of loan. Loan that was discounted 4 months before the maturity date.
Discount term.
Discount term, that is your discount term. Okay. So masuk dalam formula yang R. R equals to D over 1 minus dt. If you're looking for D, D equals to R over 1 plus RT. Yang mana minus, yang mana plus. So back to this one. You want to find R, you have the discount rate D and the discount term. So kita nak guna formula yang mana? Yang R lah. R equals to D over 1 minus dt. So kan dia. And you get the answer, 8.22%. So kalau D equals to 8%, is equivalent to R equals to 8.22%. Dah. Faham? Faham tak? Faham tak? Sini sepi. Yes or no?
Ya, saya tak faham.
Dia
Boleh lah.
Boleh lah. Baik tadi Adriana. Boleh lah. Boleh. What about this one? Cuba dulu. Dah belum? Dia nak cari. Apa yang nak cari? D. Discount rate. 20% tu adalah R. 20%. T. 9 months. MOS. 9 months. Formula? Dia nak cari D. So what is D? Formula? Formula kelas?
D equal to R over 1 minus RT.
Ya ke?
Cek.
Cek balik. Cek balik formula.
Plus.
1
ke tak?
plus RT.
Plus.
Yang mana plus, yang mana minus? D equals to R over 1 plus RT. Or R equals to D over 1 minus dt. Satu plus minus lah. So, it will be 1 plus RT. R over 1 plus RT. Where your R is 20%. 0.2 over 1 plus 0.2 times T. T?
9 over 12.
9 over 12. 9-month loan. And you get the answer. Saya dah buat R over 1 plus RT, masukkan semua and you get the answer. 17.39%. Faham? Faham tak? Straightforward je kan? I'm sleepy. Sorry. Dah habis. Okay, soalan. Dia tak ada satu soalan by itself. Dia cuma soalan tambahan. Based on yang Baik, macam yang tadi, dapat banyak berjela beranak tadi. Last sekali, find a simple interest rate that's equivalent to the bank discount rate. Or vice versa. Just try satu je lah ya. One A. Okay. Cuba buat. Yang first part tu semua orang dapat kan? Yang the first part.
Semua dapat.
Tu saya rasa straightforward dapat 21st May tu. Second part, you want to find S. Kalau you guna formula P times 1 plus RT, tak boleh. Kenapa tak boleh? Dia ada rate, dia ada R.
Tak ada P.
Tak ada P.
P. Yang ada cuma proceeds. Ya. T ada tak T?
T ada.
T ada 90 days. Kan? 90 days. So what's missing is P. And because you don't have P, you cannot find S by using our regular formula for finding S. Therefore, kena guna kaedah lain. Apa yang Alif buat, dia guna formula proceeds. S times 1 minus dt. Because you're given the proceeds, we are given D 5.8%. T ada tak? T ada?
Ada.
T ada?
T untuk seat tu ada.
Tak beri kan?
Kena kira.
Kena kira.
Kena kira, betul. You can find T, tapi kena kira. T refers to which term?
Proceed terms. Ke
Discount
yang
term.
discount term.
Discount term. Kita tak ada proceed term. Discount term. Which is from where to where?
From 20 February to 11 April.
And April to 21 May.
21.
11th April until 21st May. Baru betul. Kalau you tengok 20th February until 11th April, itu adalah duit, tempoh, Fatma simpan note. Faham? Fatma keeps the note between 20th February, bukan keeps, kept, sebab ni 2011. She kept the note between 20th February and 11th of April. On the 11th of April, she sold off the note. Pada siapa? Third party, we don't know. And that is done up until the maturity date. So, itulah dia. You kena kira, how many days do you get? 40. Betul ke? Jom kita kira. April. How many days all together in April? In total? 30 kan? 30 minus 11. 30 minus 11. Kas.
19.
19. May?
21.
21 days. So total up you get
40.
So 40 over 360. Work it out and you get 3758.70. Faham now? Faham tak? Yes or no?
Faham.
Faham.
Face
Yes.
value dah dapat.
Kenapa 21?
Kenapa 21? Itu 21 adalah maturity date. Kan? Kan ke term, discount term, T kat sini adalah discount term. Ni, T kat sini adalah discount term because we are using the formula proceeds equals to S times 1 minus DT. Kan saya kata discount term is associated with the discount rate. You nampak je small d, T sebelah tu refers to the discount term. Kalau ke atas ni, R is a simple interest rate. So that is associated or related to the term of note. From, kalau term of note from where to where? Term of note from where to where?
20.
From
20 Februari.
20th February until 20th February until
21st May.
21st May. Nampak tak? From one end to another. Ada difference kan? Ni, saya ikut yang saya dah contoh-contoh dari mana tadi. Tak jumpa. Something like that lah. Ni. That gives you your discount term. Okay. Saya dah buang, saya dah discard. So the face value dah dapat. Guna formula apa to find the face value? And what is the face value?
P. Principal.
P. Yes, principal. So which formula do you use? Which formula?
S equal P
Kan? 1 plus
Betul.
RT. The only thing that's missing here is P. S kita dah dapat kan? Alright. Discount rate that is equivalent to the simple interest rate. Formula apa yang nak guna? To find D?
D equals R
over
1 plus minus
plus ke minus?
minus.
Check
Plus.
Kalau R, dia plus.
Oh. Okay.
Kalau D, minus. Kalau D over 1 minus DT. Mana saya tunjuk. Apa? Kalau R, plus. Kalau D, minus. Jangan confuse ya. Dah. What is the discount rate then? Kita cari the discount rate. Dah ada orang buat ke?
7.84.
Yes, 7.84%. D equals to 7.84. So we are saying that 7.84% is equivalent in value to R equals 8%. B equals to 7.84%. Okay, dah. Alright. So are you okay with this topic, class? Boleh tak? Saya rasa boleh. Cuma you kena buat banyak latihan. Yang tadi tu saya tangkap a few people tak buat latihan. So you tak buat latihan, saya pun dah tak boleh nak bantu you lah. You kena bantu diri you dulu baru saya boleh bantu. Faham? So kena buat latihan and just now I give you Many questions to be done. Khamis kita tak ada kelas, so you boleh